We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Plant. It's Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On 2nd down, Penix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
You work all week on this opening script, and the entire idea, Mike, is to get off to a good start, establish some rhythm, both run and pass, and settle everybody in. Well, I think it's pretty safe to say that opening script plan has not gone according to plan.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field, and tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
Real. Regular. Set.
Here's Baker to begin with a pass. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here is Penix. And They're going to work this down inside the 45.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Atlanta.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good. Hey, alert 33. What's that?
On play action, Mayfield. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Kings! Good. Good.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Real. Hey, alert! What's that?
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin.
Let's go. Hey, alert 33. Point it right. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the give, it's Robinson. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. They'll throw on first down with Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Penix. To the goal line and in. Myles hits. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Right back to Irving. And he's going to weave his way forward. That's a first down at the 44-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
That's taken in by Cager. And he will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now, Penix on first down. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Now Penix to throw on second down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now Penix on third and long. That one is caught by Mooney. Loose inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. He fires downfield for Pitts. And this ball incomplete on third down. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up fourth down. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey, alert 33.
Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. He's inside the 30. And he will take this one in. 87 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On second down, here's Penix. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Now Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Here's Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half.
Set to kick off.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irving. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
1. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Alert, 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 alert.
They go play action with Mayfield. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And he will score. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play. To throw is Penix. Quick throw taken in. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Cam Akers for the first time. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Mooney in motion. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Falcons first down.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Another run here for Robinson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Penix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will get into the end zone. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, Atlanta. Here's Coop for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On the handoff, it's Irving. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Run. Regular. Done.
Mayfield to throw. To the left side, to Godwin. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Real. Hey, alert!
On first down is Mayfield. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
There's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big game.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Run, run, run. Point it right, point it right, point it second.
Give. This is Irving. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Throwing is Baker. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He is in. Touchdown, Tampa. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Bucs go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
To say football is a game of inches may be an understatement after that last play. I mean, if he gets there just a little bit quicker, he can get 2 hands on it and reel it in. Instead of just forcing the incomplete, he could have had himself a pick.
Mooney in motion. On 2nd down, Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and put?
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. From the gun, here is Penix. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
The only way the quarterback has time to allow that receiver to go that far is if the big boys up front do their job. I mean, the protection was excellent. The quarterback had all the time in the world to let his wide receiver work open, and when you can pass protect like that.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Looking to throw, it's Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Good.
Here's Irving. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good.
On 2nd down, Baker. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Say don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We get it right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you wait till you from
Kings, Kings, Kings. That.
They'll drop to throw. Open man, that's Cager. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And just a short gain there, down to the 38.
38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Good. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Alert, 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 alert. Kings, Kings, Kings. Watch out.
2nd down throw for Mayfield. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a 1-possession game.
And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
Good. Watch out.
They'll go again here with Irving. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Run, run, run.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Watch out.
On play action, Mayfield. He'll get it inside the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers tack on one more to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Mooney in motion. On first down, it's Penix. Going for it all. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about it.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And he's going to be brought down one.